What's up, everybody? It's DJ Colin here, owner of Dungeon Properties. I'm here with a longtime friend, Sherry's on Connie, and she is in our community now.
I just started. Thank you.
Good to have you. Great. You want to share me a little bit about your background, where you're from, what do you do?
I train I'm a realtor. I've been a realtor in Honolulu, Hawaii for the past 18 years. My specialty was long-term residential property management. So being a property manager for investors like CJ and his community, but it's a lot of work. And so after 18 years, last year I decided to officially retire from that. Although I might look young. I just turned 50 this year. So I'm doing it for 18 years, probably twice actually. And then I'm kind of in a new space, in a new chapter, trying to look ahead to what I want to do with my life, how I want to spend my time. And it's definitely not working like a dog.
So a little backstory. I've shared with Shirley this real estate opportunity for many, many years. 10 years now. And it's okay. It wasn't the right time, and now it is. And what do you believe was the biggest shift for you to see that this is time?
I think it was a time in my life. So, with the previous career in property management, pretty much, it sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not. It's like being available on call 24/7, 365 days a year. And I just was too physically overwhelmed. Work-wise overwhelmed, mentally overwhelmed, energetically, spiritually, soulfully, everything was just so focused on taking care of my customers, taking care of my clients, taking care of the properties, making sure my vendors were taken care of, and all of that responsibility on my shoulders. I didn't feel all this time that you've been sharing this with me that I have any more bandwidth or any more capacity to take up something else in my plate. But having since retired from property management, I literally was on almost 1 year sabbatical. It was actually supposed to be a month and a half sabbatical, but I think my body, my brain, every part of it just needed a break. And so you guys flew in from Monopoly event. I typically, as an nurturer, go and support and want to say hi to my friends who are visiting in Hawaii because they've since moved away. But sitting there in the Monopoly event and hearing Sean's story, meeting Elder, seeing, and I've known them for many, many years. And trust is a big thing. And I've always trusted them. I just personally wasn't ready. And seeing the consistency, I think some of the other mentees and students say the same thing. It's like you still see the same faces and you still see them active. I've been blessed to be able to help some of CJ's clients transition out of some of their properties at home and to watch them in a 2, 3, 4 year span grow and become financially independent. And I just happened to be at the right space and the right time that really flew in, and I heard a presentation again, and I said, these guys can do it. I'm a realtor. I should be able to analyze comps and sales and rental properties and those sorts of things. And now I actually heard myself talking to people at the event asking me why I'm doing this. And I realized at 50, oh my gosh, my life span from when I thought I had all this time left is getting closer, right to wanting to retire or have financial freedom and independence. And I said, you know what? I just walked up to you and I said, okay, I'm ready. And you said, go talk to Janice, sign up that date. Wasn't expecting it when I first went to the event, but glad I sent it to action. And that's one of the greatest things about you and what you guys do with your family is it really inspires people, but you guys also have the trust because you lead by example, and you have this accountability factor where for your students and your clients, you help us be accountable to ourselves, and you guys are wonderful at that. So I was afraid of saying yes because I knew I'd be held accountable, but being in a like-minded space, being with other people who are motivated, who have a positive mindset. I said, no matter what, I'm going to be on this trip. And seeing other community members being so active and so decisive, it's like, I can do this too. I can be like that too. And so it's such a great energy to be around, to be in massive action. And to be asked, what is your goal? When are you going to do it? Are you committed to doing that, right? Because if we sign up for a program or if we work with any type of other coach other than what you guys have created for us, we don't have that. I have a lot of people that are in real estate. So a lot of people have seen things or take classes or whatever it may be, but it's an online course or it's reading. You don't have this face to face. You don't have this interaction. You don't have this servant heart that reaches in and says, what are your goals? What are you committed to? What are you going to do? When are you going to do it by? And, I've missed a couple of marks, but, with grace, okay, sure, you commit to it this week. When are you going to do it? Okay, by Tuesday, okay, you're gonna do it by Tuesday, yes. So kind of always having this person that's always guiding you, always encouraging you, always supporting you, and reminding you, look, I'm doing this for myself. This coaching program is different than any other because although we have all of this community, we are reminded constantly that we have to create the results for ourselves. Because it's easy to say, well, I took this coaching program, did it work? Did that not work or did I not work? Right? And so that's the part that I really appreciate about being a Jasmine.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And you are an agent, so say somebody who's out there that's watching this, that's an agent that may be finding themselves like putting two and two together, because being an active agent and being an investor, even though it's still real estate connected, isn't the same thing. What advice would you give them?
Joanna, I've sat on the sidelines for longer than I should have. And, we already have, so it's so wonderful in this community to see so many different types of backgrounds, different ages, and sitting there in the most positive way that I say this is watching the students in this space. If they can do it, I can do it. And if you're an agent, if they can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If you're so focused on taking care of your clients and your customers, and this is a space that I was in, I wasn't taking care of myself. And as an independent contractor, we don't have benefits. I'm a single independent mom. I don't have a second income to fall back on. I don't have benefits to fall back on. What's going to be my fallback plan? I've gotten injured, this before. When I stop working, my income stops. And so with this particular opportunity, it's a great space for me to use all the things that I'm good at to be able to create a second or third stream of income through PML and through investing that I don't have to worry, what if I can't work? What if that income stops? The market's changed, you have the NAR settlement, there's so many different things going on, the interest rates have changed, our level of activity and our level of earning changes with so many different conditions outside of our control, that what is our backup plan? And why not have your backup plan be something you already good at? So that's what I would say.
Awesome. And we like to talk about control what you can control and let go of the rest. And sure, what does WN stand for?
Why not now? And I added, why not me too?
So if you're an agent out there, if you're somebody that finds yourself wanting to create an additional stream of income, check us out at the link and talk to one of the budgets.